Hello everybody and welcome back to Monster Loves You Too, but we are not loving it right now, are we? We are in quite the situation. So not only did we get kicked out of the coop, but we kind of struggled a lot. We did manage to steal some food, but we definitely didn't get as much as we need with how fast we're growing, and we may or may not have eaten our buddy's hand, but that's neither here nor there. You know what they say, don't bite the hand that feeds you, but Oh no, they did feed me. I was gonna say they weren't feeding me, so I did bite the hand, but no, I bit the hand no matter what. Oh, that was really bad. I feel really bad still, but we immediately got our karma because we got caught by Sluggoth, and we're stuck. We're kind of one of his cronies right now until we can get out of it. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that. We have a lot of guts, but not a lot of brains. Hopefully we can sleep and get some of that energy back, but we'll have to see where this goes. So, hammer lair. Follow Sluggoth into the lair. Ugh, I hate this guy. You believe this guy? You will fight when I tell you to fight. You will work when I tell you to work. Work hard, you get food, safety, a place to sleep. Defy me, and you get nothing, and call me sir. Understand? I'm just gonna nod. I can't snarl because my docility's too high, but I don't want to get more docility, so I'm just gonna nod. Sluggoth smacks you with the back of his paw. It's yes, sir. Sluggoth pats you on the head. Good pet. Stand up a little straighter. Is this like standing up straighter to like be like, screw you? I'm gonna do that. Yeah. No docility. I hate you. You two, come in. It's time for orientation. Oh, these are the other ones who were in the coop. Did they grow up too? Two members of the gang spill into the room. Sir, I found some eyeberries in the wild. I helped. Meet Snargle and Gorogo, disappointing monsters. Working hard to disappoint you a little less every day. Well, that's a positive attitude if I've ever heard it. Let's see how you handle a little responsibility. You'll bring the new hammer up to speed. Is that the name of your gang? That's so dumb. Oh, boss, what about the newbie name? Oh, right. You join us. We call you something at first. It's a nickname. A pet name. Pet name. That's a good one, boss. That's what you'll be then. Suggestions, Claude? Sharp Claw, Slime Face. Say I'll be Sharp Claw, it sounds dangerous. Say I'll be Slime Face. Use my real name. I really gotta get rid of this docility. They're not gonna listen, but that's one less docility than I had before. He taps his chin with one claw. Well, I agree, that's a pretty good choice, but I think we'll call you Puddlebrains. The lesson here is that you can't always get what you want, but you'll always get what I want you to get. Snargle chuckles, Gorogo laughs. Visualize a truly terrible revenge. There's so much violence going on in my head right now. Ah yes, the image of Sluggoth tossed into some deep hole, perhaps buried in the tick tank, brings a warm glow to your cheeks. You look familiar, Puddlebrains. Did we beat you up before? I beat up Sluggoth once, and that's the truth. Liar. No way you could hurt the sir. Stop telling lies, Puddlebrains. Gorogo trots in a circle, closing in on you. Oh, you wanna fucking fight? Come at me. I will beat you up. I think I've beat you up before. Let's see how, Puddle your, brains are. What did I tell you? Let me tell the jokes. Well, this is no joke. Get in here and fight! Gorogo crouches. Snargle yells for him to dive at your feet. Let's see, jump up, make him slide under me. Gorogo jumps high instead, smashing into the floor. Oh, that was a bad idea. He's very tall. Snargle yells at Gorogo to kick you in the head. Dodge to the side? Gorogo goes for your feet. You sidestep and slash him with your claws. Snargle yells for Gorogo to just do whatever he wants. Smash him while he's deciding what to do. Gorogo looks at Snargle instead of you. You catch him with a fist. Gorogo lies with his feet in the air, groaning. He is utterly beaten. I did not see that coming. Both monsters look at you with a bit of new respect. Oh, is that what the number's for? Is that like showing how many of the hammers actually respect me? Maybe we could turn them against Sluggoth. See you around, Puddlebrains. Puddlebrains, yeah. That would be nice if we could turn everyone against him. Cause, like, let's be honest. Sluggoth's a bad boss. Like, he's really bad. Like, you know how, like, in The Lion King, at least Scar was like with the hyenas. He wasn't trying to like keep them there through fear. He was like, yo, I'll give you something, you give me something. But Sluggoth is just like beating the crap out of everybody. But I guess that's what monsters do. But we don't have to do that. I mean, I know I just beat them up, but they started it, okay? That's completely different. Oh, Sluggoth has a throne room. See what I mean? We need to unionize against this guy. The room smells of wet fur and moldy fungus. You can hear Sluggoth moving around behind the throne. Maybe we'll call out for him so he doesn't think I'm snooping, because I don't know how much I can handle not eating and not sleeping. Sluggoth emerges from behind his throne. Don't feel like less of a monster because I intimidate you. I intimidate everybody. He smiles, reminding you just how many teeth he has. Your legs shake despite yourself. Thanks for some extra work. Okay, this is the only one I can do that probably won't get me any docility. It's a risk, but I'm gonna do it. I'll still have 3 guts. Yeah! We're breaking the chains! Oh no. Wrong tone, Puddlebrains. He swats you so hard that you slam into a wall. Okay, well that didn't work out. I've already done so much for you. But I can be nice. You'll get extra food. This one time. He reaches one long arm into the rubble and draws out some mushrooms. Here you go. What color are these like the same? No, that was a purple beetle, but I don't know. I don't know. I won't. I don't know if I should. I don't like the, oh, yep. Sluggoth shrugs and eats the mushrooms himself. Maybe Puddlebrains is too generous a name for you. Maybe you should learn what a napkin is. You should eat whenever you can. Grow mean and strong. A glorious future awaits me, and you're going to help me get it. From here on out, you eat with the others, or you forage. He dismisses you with a wave of his paw. Well, that didn't go good. But we still have some guts. We might need it at the dining hall. Because we don't have any friends here. And technically I ate my friend's hand, so I don't know if I have any friends left. Although they seem to understand that I was struggling, but still, I feel really bad about eating someone's hand. Let's see. Everybody packs into the hall. They form a surprisingly orderly line. What are you doing here, Puddlebrains? You've done nothing to deserve food so far. Why don't you fucking repeat yourself? You invade Gorgo's personal space and stare him in the eyes. Gorgo takes half a step back, bumping against Joel, who flinches. Don't worry, Puddlebrains. You'll make yourself useful. As food, maybe. You won't last long, whatever the boss says. I almost killed Sluggoth once. I have to do this. I don't want more docility. I wouldn't lie too loudly if I were you. What's Sluggoth gotta do? He's been hunting me. He has to know I was the one who did it. Someone might decide to shut you up. Forever. You know, by killing you. At the head of the line is a table piled high with food. No slime, just meat and plants. You feel your monstrous hunger rising up inside you. Your greed is coming to the forefront. Don't beg. Why is greed too high? I have 0 greed, but I have no brains. That's the problem. I'll shove my way to the front of the line, I guess. You force your way forward. Sluggoth swats you to the floor. You see anyone else cutting in line? They know what happens if they do. No food for you this time. I should have just begged for food. Why have I gotta be stubborn? You fought well yesterday, Papalot. You get some extra bugs. Thank you, Sir Sluggoth. As you exit the hall, you hear more than a few harsh, disagreeable whispers. I'm not intimidated. I'm getting more friends. Well, not friends, but respect? Question mark? The pitch of some of the whispers changes as you let the gang's derision bounce harmlessly off your back. Some of them sound impressed. Sure, but I'm also very hungry. Go to the pasture with Joel and Snargle. Maybe we can find something. I only have 1 flesh. I'm so hungry. Sluggoth rewards us if we can get some of these special herbs. It's risky, though. But even if there are guards, we can sometimes still get something. You follow the others along a winding path among the ruins. There are more buildings here on the north side of the Sharps. You're not far from the vat. Imagine scooping up tasty morsels and devouring them. Imagine yanking helpless morsels out of the vat and watching them squirm. I don't know how long I can do this, considering I have no brains, but I'm better than that. You refuse to imagine cruel and gluttonous behavior. Have you ever seen one of the decrepit ones? They're adults who failed to become elders. That's why it stinks here. Hey, it does stink here! Snargle leads you to a ruined tower and gestures below. You see several huge monsters. Their bodies sag like rotting pumpkins. Joel clambers up behind you. One of his tendrils slips on the rocks. Bits of gravel fall to the ground. Snargle points at one adult that looks much less solid than the others. Translucent hide stretches over jelly-like flesh. They come here to die. Oh. You can't help but imagine Sluggoth, grown and aged, turning into living slime in his last days. Mutters something about the image of a melting Sluggoth. Snargle snickers. Hey, don't let Sluggoth hear that kind of talk. Ever. But the tendril he lifts to cover his face can't hide his smile. Snargle's eye open wide. Here we go. I'm gonna be quiet. Let's watch. Snargle points near the liquefied adults. Too bad. There's guards. See, Elder Gabbig has been feeding weird stuff to these old farts. Elder Gabbig? That's a new name. You mean Elder Matrag or something like that. It's Gadig. Natrag, like a gnat. Don't you get it? They're both wrong. Didn't one of the guards say the name to me once? It's definitely Gratrag. Oh, that's it. How did you know? Instead of your misadventure with the vat, you find yourself remembering? You remember Gratrag's voice, which you've never heard, deep and rich. I'm truly sorry, but it has to be this way. What? The guards are adults, and big adults at that. They're several times your size. Each guard holds a pole topped with a metal blade. Hey, it's the shark guy! Is that the same one who tried to murder me? If we actually go down there, they'll kill us and eat us. But Sluggoth figured out a plan. If we distract them, someone can sneak in and take the herbs. See, I really want to say that I could come up with a better plan, because I probably could, but that does seem like an alright plan, and also, I don't have any brains right now, so I couldn't have come up with a good one if I wanted to, so we'll just say, yeah, he's wise. They look at you funny. Yeah, the boss is very wise. She exchanges a nervous glance with Jewel. Okay, time for a distraction. He knocks loose some crumbling mortar and small rocks. The rocks fall, bounces, and splashes into an old monster's gelatinous body, causing it to shriek. Salt me! Not again! Hey, you up there! Scram or we'll slice you into, slices. Make us! You're too big to climb up here. Who says we have to climb? Elder Gratrag's sick of your crud. We got permission now to do damage. Minimal damage, jerk. Don't forget that part. Before, we weren't supposed to mess with the ambiance, whatever that is. Now we can wreck it. Minimal wreck it, jerk. Wait, is this some type of experiment with monsters? Is Gratrag a monster, or are they a human? The guards walk to the bottom of the crumbling tower and study it carefully. Think this rock is minimal? I'm just gonna hold on. Jerk and Harsk murmur, then nod to each other. They wedge their spears in the gap between two large rocks at the tower's base. The guards strain and grunt, levering up the rocks. The whole tower shifts under you. The slight tilt makes you, Snargle, and Joel start to slip and slide toward the bottom. You could get away unharmed if your timing is good. All you have to do is let Joel and Snargle fend for themselves. I'm gonna protect them. I'm gonna lose flesh, probably, but it's worth it. Friendship, you set yourself between Joel, Snargle, and the ground. The tower collapses. Wham, boom, smash, crack! Rattle, rattle, rattle. It could have been worse, but that hurt. Snargle and Joel barely seem to understand what you did for them. After a moment, Snargle catches her breath and starts to figure it out. You and the other hammers spring away, scrambling over the rubble. Harsk and Jerk laugh and start pulling their spears free of the rubble. Hurry up! It's stuck. Give me a second. We could have been killed. He and Snargle set out for the less dangerous part of the sharps. We didn't even get one pawful of the herbs. We could try again some other time. Maybe the boss will have a new plan. Yeah, we could just try the idea again. God damn it. I can't do anything. I need food. Snargle and Joel keep looking at you on the way back to the lair. Whenever you catch them staring, they look away. I wonder if it's because I saved them? Or maybe it's because I agreed with him after calling him dumb. But I really don't have any other choice right now. Oh, sleep time! Thank you! I should have done that before. Let's see. I'm snoring. I'm so sleepy. What? What's that shaking you? Just 5 more minutes. Just a little more time. After a moment, someone kicks you in the belly. You open your eyes. Oh! We're under attack, and they're serious. It's a fight or be eaten. They knew the boss wasn't here somehow, so they attacked. Where is the boss? Probably left us to fend for ourselves. Sluggoth doesn't have to tell us what he's doing. He's the boss. Come on, let's go. Roar! Or should I pump myself up? I'm pumping myself up. You work yourself into a fury. Outside, Hammers and the other monsters roar and scream in a chaotic battle. Someone rips off 3 of Joel's tendrils, then eats them in front of him. 2 monsters knock down Birabee and start hitting her with rocks. Clort shoves them back and they start hitting him with rocks. Protect our lair! He charges at the closest enemy as several monsters circle around behind him. I'm gonna slash... No, not Gorgo! I don't know if these monsters are better, but Gorgo is at least trying to protect the lair. And these guys might eat me. They just ate 3 of Joel's tentacles. Charge! You blindly attack the adolescents, leaving a trail of chaos and destruction in your wake. Everywhere you go, Hammers look at you with interest. Not a lot of gratitude, but at least they're paying attention. A passing monster tries to punch you, but she doesn't get close enough to reach. Someone else swipes you with his claws. Looking around, you see that neither the Hammers nor the rival gang are fighting in an organized way. It's just a bunch of smaller, bloody tussles. Let's take a moment, focus on the fight. You breathe in, then out, then in, then out. Little details leap out at you. One monster's slight limp, the way another is favoring her right side. As you release your second deep breath, you realize that this isn't a battle. It's just a big pile of targets. Your intelligent fighting style is more a match for any single opponent. Most of them don't even seem to understand what you're doing. Keep moving my feet and watching my back. I'm moving all around. Joel waves his remaining tendrils and falls in beside you. Look at Puddlebrains! Birabee and Clorpt, both clutching their bruised heads, are hiding behind you now. Do what Puddlebrain does! Don't know. Who cares about the name? Stay alert, we're gonna die! Birabee continues to study your well-thought-out battle methodology. A small ball of fury rips through several Hammers, scattering them with fierce slashing and nasty kicks.
Puddlebrains, huh? Is Sluggoth still doing that stupid nickname thing? Well, pleased to meet you. Time to die.
Gorgo clip-clops out of Miramee's reach and stands beside you. Where did Snuggle go? I don't know what to do! It's 2-on-1, get Gorgo to flank Miramee for me. Yeah, let's do this! You mean work together? Gorgo's mouth hangs slack, then he nods. You close in from both sides. Miramee's gang beats on various Hammers, unaware that you and Gorgo are flanking them. Let's see. Let Gorgo kick one, then jump in when everybody looks at him. With Gorgo as a distraction, you're able to spread around lots of cuts and bruises. Miramee's group draws together, back to back. Let's see. Hold up and wait for a better opportunity. Your group waits. The other group waits, then starts moving once they see you're not coming closer. The attacker charged directly at you, ignoring Gorgo. Let's see, Gorgo, hit from behind! Gorgo bowls several monsters over and laughs, then he kicks someone while they're down. Miramee and the other monsters fall back to good ambush positions. Throw rocks at them from cover. Cries of pain echo from the ruined stone walls. Your rivals are hurting.
Did you see that? That was awesome!
All the Hammers still on their feet cheer and hoot for you. Miramee's gang start pulling itself back together and attacking the Hammers again. Miramee herself shakes her head and flexes her claws.
Okay, I'm ready to go again.
Miramee steps over Joel and aims herself in your direction. Oh no, we're fighting again! I only have 3 health! Miramee screams and comes at you in an all-out attack. Let's see. Use my superior size. You knock her to the ground! Miramee rises up again, then raises one foot on the ground in a weirdly controlled pose. Circle and punch her from the side! Miramee tries to pivot and kick you as you maneuver around her, but your reach is greater. Miramee ducks down and covers her head with both paws. Select a big rock and drop it on her. As you lift it, her gang throws rocks of their own. They bounce off it. Yours doesn't bounce. I thought it was me that died, but I did it! Miramee's gang flees, shouting and waving their arms. Some of them run into walls in their blind panic. The Hammers whoop and laugh.
Nice going, Puddlebrains.
Joel picks up one of his severed tendrils. He tries to stick it back onto the stump, but it won't stay. Oh no. Clorped and Biraby try to help the others get indoors, but neither can see well enough through their injuries. They both end up lying in the street, unconscious.
That fighting.
He looks you up and down curiously.
Where'd you learn to do stuff like that?
I am God. Oh, now it says wake up? Wait, was that all a dream? That wasn't a dream, right? You open your eyes and find yourself alone in the ruined street outside the Hammer Lair. When did I fall asleep? That's what I was thinking. You're not sure, but you've been out for a while. Your mind feels fairly refreshed. Blinking and yawning, you take stock of your situation. The Sharps is all around you, and there's nobody here to stop you from running away. And yet here I am, not moving. Huh. Weird. Let's get up. You shake your head. There was something... I was very upset at something. Yes, you remember that Sluggoth had something, and the whole thing seemed... unfair or wearying? We could get more brains, but what was unfair? Ooh! Docility! You were so angry, but something happened and you went along with the hammers. Sleep and dream of humans? Actually, why am I just standing here? Why haven't I already left? You feel like you've decided quite firmly to go, but your body isn't moving. Move! Why are we still here? You grunt with quiet effort and slink away from the lair. You catch yourself looking over your shoulder every few steps, but not for pursuers. You feel like you left something behind. Like what? Something wonderful is back there. You're not sure what. What is this? Go back and try to find it, or fight the feeling and keep moving away? What could we have left behind? I mean, we had the hammers, like, friendship, but I don't know if there was... Oh, what about our friends? Well, we could go back for them, right? Do we really want to stay with the hammers? I mean, we weren't doing that good on our own, but... You know what? Keep moving away. Ow! Your paw caught on some barbed wire. Moving farther away doesn't seem to reduce your desire to return, but you are moving. Oh! Yes! You feel yourself toughening inside, brains and guts both, as you struggle against the... compulsion? You put one foot in front of the other. You slip on a broken cinder block and a few bricks fall on your head. Ouch! Rocks, tires, concrete, dust, dirt, mud, memories. You put them behind you. But... there are no buts. We keep moving. You step on a purple bug. The familiar, pungent smell of its juices make your head swim. I might pass out. I'd better go back to the Hammer Lair where it's safe. No, we've made it this far. You go back. Everyone else is still asleep. No! Get out of here! The sound of your dragging footsteps is drowned out by the bubbling of the vat. Stop moving and gather my strength. Your ongoing battle continues to exercise your inner resources. Your feet feel as though they weigh more than your entire body. Keep moving away! Oh no, to continue moving away from the lair, you'll need to go up that hill. Oh no! It's downhill most of the way back. Oh, no, I don't want to go back. We're so close to getting away. But it's downhill most of the way back. I stumble home to the lair. You lay your weary head to rest. What was that all about? Huh. Interesting. I wonder what's going on. We almost got away, but there's something keeping us here. Is it keeping us with the hammers, or is it keeping us in this area? Is it something Sluggoth is doing, or is it something related to maybe the coop? I don't know, but there's something that's making it hard for us to get away. I wonder what it could be. But I think we're gonna have to learn more about that next time. Until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourself, earn the loyalty of the hammers, and have a good day.